Good evening, folks, and welcome to the Horror Corner. I'm your host, Sean Patrick Urshan. This week we are doing another subscriber contest entry. This is for Broncojuggalo Talks Movies, one of my favorite YouTubers. Such a great channel. He has such a great knowledge of the horror genre, from past to the present. He's very up on the modern horror. And he's got great, strong opinions and backs them up well with lots of great knowledge of the horror genre. And he's not just strictly horror either. He does music stuff and comic book stuff like that. Just an awesome channel and a great guy, and one of my best friends here on YouTube. So with that being said, congratulations on 500 subscribers, man. That's a huge milestone. Very proud of you, and I know you're going to get many, many more in the future. But that's a great milestone. So you got 3 questions Bronco asks in his 500 subscriber contest. And the first one, I'm sure you're going to get a kick out of this. If you could put Bronco, his wife Danny, and his best buddy Bill together in a slasher film, where would you put them? And it can only be one answer, and that is Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. So Bronco would be Lieutenant Lefty Enright, tearing it all down, bring it all down. And Danny, of course, would be Stretch, played by Caroline Williams in the film. And, of course, Bill has to be Chop Top, played, of course, by Bill Moseley in the film. I think those would be perfect. You guys would be perfect in this awesome, awesome sequel to Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I knew you guys would get a kick out of that. Number 2 is, who is your favorite horror director? Easily it's got to be John Carpenter for me. He had so many classics back to back from the late 70s to the early to mid 80s. Just a string of awesome horror classics, not to mention a couple sci-fi classics as well. Just an amazing director, just phenomenal. And the next part of that question is, what film would you like to have been in of that director? So it's got to be the original Halloween, 1978. The original classic, which is my favorite film of all time. To have been a part of the making of that film would be just amazing. Just to see these young, talented, great actors and directors and production crew excited to make their mark on horror history, you know. To be a part of that would be just amazing. As to who I would play, just, I don't know, any random person getting killed by Michael Myers. To be a victim of the original Michael Myers from 1978 would just be amazing. So that would be my dream. Number 3 is, how would I like an enemy to die in a horror movie? That's a pretty dark question. I wouldn't really want anyone to die, no matter how much I don't like a person. But for the sake of this contest, I would have them die like in Hostel 2, hung upside down while I cut you open with a sickle and bathe in your blood. Yeah, that's pretty sick, isn't it? Yep, that's my answer. So that's my entry for Broncojuggalo's 500 subscriber contest. He's got some awesome prizes, I have to say. Yeah, I definitely want that James Jude Courtney autograph mask there for sure. Yeah, he really went all out in this contest, and I definitely had to participate in this one because Broncojuggalo is just a great YouTuber, a great friend in the horror community, and such an awesome guy. So if anybody has not subscribed to Broncojuggalo Talks Movies, please do so. Such a great channel. You will not be disappointed. And thanks, man. So that's my entry, guys, and thank you for joining me, Sean Patrick Urshan in the Horror Corner. Tune in and stay scared.